expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Yo, what's good? What's good? You already know what it is. It's the Evening Rush. Each and every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with Dawn and Rainbow. What's going on, New York? I'm having a great week, and I'm already buzzing right now.
I'm glad you have.
And then on top of that, shout out to Los Angeles, Atlanta, Texas, Florida, Virginia, Cali, Brazil, England. Shout out to all of y'all for paying us all this love, man. I've been feeling it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they paid us some money. I was about to say we got some money.
Yeah, we was lit. Yeah, we'd have been lit. Let's go.
I was about to say,
you already know what I want you to do, everybody. I want you to subscribe, like, and share. The three most important things you can do for us, and that's that support that we need right now.
And it's free.
Subscribe and share, and it's free. And if you want to call in today, the number is 929-282-0266. Definitely support the show and the Cash App. You already know what it is. It's the Evening Rush. So, first and foremost, shout out to our guest in the building. He's the Popstar.
Yeah.
Yo, you know my favorite thing to say is like when they're in the building, Shout out to GMF on the check. It was good, bro. I see you. You already know I enjoy when they want to start from the beginning. We going beginning to end, and I like that. You already know what it is, bro. So, let's start it off like this. Rainbow, how was your week?
My week? I mean,
yeah, your week.
It was all right. I mean, I went to work yesterday and today. Had a pretty good days. Wasn't too bad. So my week was so good. I mean, so far, so good. I would like a nap.
You didn't have an exciting weekend.
An exciting weekend?
A week, I mean.
No, I didn't do all the things that you did in my week. But it will be an exciting weekend.
Yes, definitely.
Of course. But no, my week wasn't that exciting. My weeks are never really that exciting. All I do is work. So it's never really that exciting for me. I don't have to follow artists and things around like that. That's not part of my job.
You know what that means, right? I need to give you some more executive duties.
No, what happens is I'm the paper lady. I take care of the papers. I don't do physical labor. I have to take care of the things.
Feez, how was your week, man?
What's the? I don't even know what today is.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Sometimes when you don't know what day it is, that means you was having a good week.
Yeah.
Doing some things.
You was having a good week.
Doing some things.
That's what I like to hear. Well, if you want to know how my week was, it was free. It started off Friday, actually. Friday, I was on Sex, Love, and Alcohol with Tiffany, and we blew the house down. I got so much great feedback. It was phenomenal. I was like, wow. I didn't know that I was. Oh, by the way, I'm an asshole and a creep. Two famous things I am now. But
we already knew this.
And I'm heartless. These are
things we do. Things we have already established during other shows.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. I found out.
How? I tell you this often. I call you an asshole often.
Yo, but it's crazy when you go home and your wife tell you these things. So it's like, wow, okay, wait a minute.
She said that was an ass. You're an asshole for that.
Yeah. And I'm
a creep.
She gave it to me.
I guess it's you're an asshole. You are an asshole. But I guess you are an old.
I mean, I didn't mind. I didn't
you're
mind.
An old creep. You're no longer
hearing it.
You're not a creep anymore. You used to be a creep.
So then Saturday, we was in the studio with Niquasia. we got that new single
Y'all
bubbling
not
right
ready.
now.
Y'all not ready.
Bubbling. It was supposed to drop February 24th, but because I got so many hit ups from our these DJs now telling me, yo, nah, let that bubble.
I'm about to say it
Let
makes
love
it to
with you
me.
bubble.
I get it. It's her album. It's her single release for one song. But why wouldn't
Yeah.
we get another?
No, the DJs. Listen, I'm gonna listen to the DJs. They've been doing this for years. You gotta respect the DJs.
Mm-hmm.
So if they tell you, yo,
Drop it.
let us finish bubbling love with you, then we'll jump on the new. I'm gonna follow the DJ. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That to me is one of the most important things. So we will be dropping next month. We're gonna
Okay.
be dropping a new single, but we already got it. So, you know, a lot of the DJs have heard it already. A couple of the family members, and they was like, okay, yeah. So also we are now looking for a reggae artist to drop on that one as a guest appearance. So, you know, any reggae artist that's listening, tuning in, hit me up, let me know what it is.
I can pretend to be
And
a reggae artist.
yeah, you can. Yo, so we, you know, it's been a long week. Shout out to my boy Benjamin, aka Badman
Man,
Benny.
Benny.
Last night we was on the gallery, me and Equasia. So, yo, like we are running the city right now, and it all leads to this Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah,
If y'all
this
ain't got y'all
Saturday.
tickets,
What
I
it
don't know
is,
what y'all
man.
doing.
Get your tickets. It's going down. Love with You single release and after party at Party Life Lounge, 31 Truxton. There's going to be a movie there. She is going
Cause
to kill it.
she's gonna kill
I'm
it.
ready.
It's an after party. And did you see that DJ lineup?
DJ
Cause I'm
Young,
ready. I'm ready.
DJ Don Duro,
I'm ready
Badman
to.
Benny, and my bro GMF told me he might be pulling up. So,
Oh shoot now.
you know what I mean? We
Don't we didn't make
gonna get
it.
nasty this weekend. We gonna get nasty this weekend. Definitely
Don't
gonna
we
get
did
nasty this weekend.
wait, don't we didn't make it.
Well, we didn't make what?
We didn't make it to 15 minutes.
Oh, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell
okay.
you why I'm over it.
That's
I
like
didn't had a great
you
week.
started. You started it.
Yeah,
You said
listen, I had a
first.
great week. I ain't really stressing it at this point. You know what I'm saying? I got Feez in the building. Yo, it's just, listen, right now I'm on a roll and I ain't gonna stop. Ain't no stopping right
Ain't
now.
no stopping.
Yo,
No
let's get into trending
stopping.
topics because these streets have been crazy. The streets have been crazy. So let's get into trending topics.
I don't really want to. I'm just over it. There's nothing good in the news.
Yes, there was
Nothing.
some good in the news.
What did you
First,
show?
let's first and foremost though, I gotta keep it 100. Yo, sleep in peace to my dude, Benny Boom. You already know what it is, man. If y'all don't know Benny Boom, he's from Respect Life. He was the main character in the show. And yo, you know what I mean? He lost the battle with life right now. He's only 35 years old, which is crazy. So, you know what I mean? Sleeping proof, bro. Always love me. So what else we got? You want to talk about Quavo first?
You talk about look. First of all, the two of them have to get their lives together.
I think. Listen, you know, if y'all didn't learn anything from the Takeoff situation, Sleeping Peace Takeoff.
But y'all are family. Like, what are we doing?
Why y'all still? Well,
Why
come to
still
find
beefing?
out,
Y'all
I saw the video.
Y'all
No,
already
time
lost
out.
the family
I
member.
saw the video.
What they was like?
They was
50
not
fighting.
fighting each other. They wasn't fighting each other. They was fighting the security guard. So Quavo and Offset were not fighting each other. They were fighting the security guard. Quavo said it on Twitter the next day, what I look like fighting my brother. So I was happy to hear that. And
Okay.
you know, but
why was
my
they
thing
fighting?
is once again,
Why was they fighting the security guards? What was the?
that
What was
we
the,
don't I don't know. That didn't come out yet. But my whole thing is, listen, guys, y'all gotta stop all this fighting. Certain things y'all gotta walk away from. Y'all million
know from
dudes
that whole Joe Button situation with them. They with the shits.
Come on, y'all $1 million dudes now, bro. Walk away. It ain't worth it.
They said we still from the hood.
Nah, ain't that much hood left. Let's go. Walk away. Y'all got, you know what I mean? Y'all just lost, you know, Quavo's nephew. Takeoff, that was his
Uncle.
Takeoff.
Offset, that was his cousin.
You know what I mean? So listen, y'all got too much to live for now. You know what I mean? It's time to, y'all two get it together. Let's leave the drama, man.
I
Leave the
mean,
drama.
but sometimes there's certain times you just can't. Sometimes you can't let shit slide. Depending on what it was, I have no idea what they were fighting about. You don't know, have no idea. But sometimes.
What's your thought on that, Feez?
I don't know.
I mean, like, y'all both made good points on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Both are businessmen. Got humongous careers. Come on, let's let's get that paper. Let's continue to do what we do. Make that great music. But some situations though can't be averted, if you know what I mean. But again,
we don't know what we don't.
I want everybody to be
safe. What if it was they was just defending themselves? You
True.
You can't just stand there and take it. Hey, I'm gonna let you beat me up.
Well,
no.
From the video, the way it looked, Offset went at homeboy. He went at he was talking to the security or somebody, and the security pushed him, so he threw that hand at him. And then Quavo ran up from behind and caught him with the fast one.
Use your words.
Yeah,
I'm using my words. Use your words.
There was just a lot of fist throwing. And then they people, they attack like wolves. So
stay safe, stay safe. Stay safe.
But the whole thing is when you attack someone, like if someone's using their words, they can say whatever it is that they want to say to you, whatever. But the minute you hit them, you should expect to get hit back.
You got a point. But
I'm not just gonna let you.
I don't know. When you got $1 million and you don't want to go to jail, when you got $1 million,
I might need
that $1 million tells me to walk away.
The whole thing is
like, bro, you know what? You got
this. They going to jail. That's considered self-defense.
And then on top of that, you got security. You got your dudes with you. Let them deal with that. Certain stuff you gotta let your dudes deal with that. Listen,
they did.
Bro, y'all not here. You my entourage. You not just here to take pictures with me and look good. No, bro. Y'all handle that so I can keep my $1 million out the jail that I'm taking care of all of us with. So I mean, you gotta be smart about this. There's no reason why these dudes should be putting hands on anybody. Nevertheless, letting TMZ see you. That's crazy. That's super crazy.
What, TMZ?
It went viral though, right? It went viral?
Of course it went viral, bro.
First of all, TMZ has every footage. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's because people know that TMZ is going to pay them for whatever footage they get. So it's not that TMZ was there to get it. Somebody sent it to them. And they got paid for it. Okay.
Listen, you got to be smart about it. So look, now we're going to get to this last one. You want to get to this last one or you got something to say?
No, I don't remember. You didn't send me a last one. What was this?
Yeah, I got the last one. You talking about Billy Dollar Hove, baby.
Who?
Hovito. Jay-Z. $1 billion Jay-Z.
See, you ain't send me this. I didn't know nothing about this.
I sent it to you.
No, you didn't.
Pretty much sold some of his stock in Duce back to Bacardi. So, and they paid him a nice couple of million for that.
They'll say
so, $1 billion Hove still being $1 billion Hove. And then he just did the Grammy, and I think that show was phenomenal. I didn't watch the whole Grammy, so I'm not gonna hold y'all. I didn't watch the Grammys
at all, so I wouldn't know.
I watched LL Cool J, because that's my dude right there. And I think that was it. Those are the only two things I watched.
You ain't from Queens. Why'd you watch LL Cool J?
I actually like L. I think L is a B. I've always thought L was a B.
You always talk about you be out here talking about Queens rappers sometimes. I gotta watch you.
Yeah, nah. Oh, I was, like I said, I was more impressed with Khaled, Hove and them. But what L and them did, bringing back and Rakim, the guard looked still like he's 25. I was like, God, bro, you don't age? Like,
Yeah,
what's good?
Rakim does not age. He doesn't.
He
I don't
doesn't
know if
age.
he
What's
found the
going on?
fountain of youth, but he actually looks better with age. You like,
Yo,
what's going
bro
on
was
here?
still looking young. Shout out to Queen
What's going on
Latifah. She was
here?
there. Who
I
else?
did not
Flavor
watch
Flav, Public Enemy. They was in the
Flavor
building.
Flav.
Yeah, Public Enemy. Like,
He looked like he aged. I could tell you that.
but they started from back in the days, you know. And once again, this goes back to my who started hip hop? Was it the Bronx to Queens? And
You already know the answer to that.
nah, listen. Y'all can say what y'all want. I don't know. I've been hearing the bridge. A little heavy over here. I gotta go. I'm gonna stay out of that conversation because it gets deep. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
I
to
don't
DMF
know.
because he did
I
a
wasn't
joiner.
around. I have no idea.
But yeah, listen, I don't know, bro. Like everybody keeps saying, you know, the Bronx, but
That's what they say.
I don't know. That's what they say.
That's what they say. But who knows actually? Because Russell Simmons,
man. I think it might have started in Queens. I'm hearing Queens over here. Please not.
If you
please
think
like, yo,
about
I don't know about all of that, bro. I don't know about all of that.
Think about it, there was a lot of Queens rappers back in the day. I don't know.
Big shout out to Queens. Big respect to Queens. You know, got much love.
What's your thoughts, please? You gonna say the Bronx?
I'm gonna say this. All right, you can say Queens, Bronx, whoever, but the most swag in hip hop came from 914, from Mount Vernon, money earning.
I could give you that. Shout out to Heavy D and them boys, man. Big time. Big time. So you already know. Yeah, I could go with that, definitely.
Yeah. So
shout out to the whole Uptown family, matter of fact.
You know.
So, but a whole soldiers are faking do say. So back to Bacardi, who was trying to Jay jerk him.
Who?
Bacardi was trying to jerk Hov. Like they told him that Duce only made like $5 billion, and that's what they was going to give him. No, they told him $5 million. So that's what that whole lawsuit was about, because he knew something wasn't right with some numbers. He's like, yo, I'm international Hov, bro. So you ain't gonna get me on that. And come to find out, they owed him some bread. So he ended up taking the bread, plus sold them back his shares of the company. So now he has less shares, but he got back way more money. So Hov is, you know, that man is smart. $2 billion. He is a smart man.
Stay on top of your business. Stay on top.
They was only trying to give him $5 million.
Yeah.
And now he got $2 billion.
He got $2 billion.
Let me tell you something.
$1 billion. I don't think Hov need any more billions, but I'm saying, listen, take it by all means. His wife got an island. Let's not play, bro. I need to know what I did wrong when I was hanging around that crew back in the days, man.
You ain't selling enough drugs or something. I don't know.
I never sold drugs.
That's what I'm saying. They did. They got that business savvy, and they was like, you know what? I need this paper. I guess we weren't as hungry as them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Back in the day, I was like, money. My mother got that. I don't care about money. Now I'm like, what can I do? I'm out here like, maybe I should start an OnlyFans. Start showing feet.
Okay, and on that note, yo, I definitely want to shout out our sponsors real quick. You already know what it is.
I already know what it is that I'm supposed to say them?
Of course.
Oh, okay. The sponsors for the Evening Rush with John and Rainbow are The Gallery, each and every Tuesday on CaribbeanPowerJams.com. What Bad Man Benny? Industry 21 Magazine. Dame, he has many issues. Please go and check them out. The Evening Rush Network, we're in that. Laquasia, she in that. Envious Creations. Let me tell you something. If you need anything, whatever it is, anything, she'll figure it out. If she don't know how to do it, she'll figure it out. And if she can't do it, she'll find you someone who can. Envious Creations. Martine Felton. If you are looking for an author, a life coach, an intuitive, there you go. MartineFelton.com. And those are the sponsors for the Evening Rush with Donna Rainbow.
Yes, that sounded so more energetic. So we're gonna get with Feez the Popstar. Feez, before we get with you, I gotta hear one of your joints.
Okay.
And I want you to introduce it. You know what? I'm gonna go with my favorite first.
Okay.
I thought you was going with your favorite second to last.
No, because we got exclusive. So
right, that's why I said second to last.
Now I want them to get the Heat Rocks first.
Can I tell you a quick story before you play that?
Yeah, go ahead.
4th of July weekend, Miami, South Beach, Clevelander.
I like it.
3 a.m. That's what the song.
That's what it's. All right, here we go. Take me home, Feez the Popstar. Let's get it. Feez the Popstar, baby. We came to party. We ready.
Take me home, yeah. I'm not sleeping alone. Take me home, yeah. If I'm sleeping till dawn, take me home.
Let me tell you something. Something. Girls in VIP on the table something. You just from the bar, you can't tell me nothing. This is my night. I'm feeling good. Got to feel something. Oh yeah, please. Ain't no time for fronting. Going hard, rock, always contact. Poker face on. If you feeling love, that's why I always bet on black on the floor. I didn't come here to leave alone. Is it you that's gonna take me home? Get your mama, get in that zone. So when I hit the spot, it's on its own. And I ain't come here to leave alone. Is it you that's gonna take me home? Get your mama, get in that zone. When I hit the spot, it's on its own.
Take me home, yeah. I'm not sleeping alone. Take me home, yeah. If I'm sleeping till dawn, take me home.
Tonight, let's get a little crazy. You and I practice making a baby. Wanna say yes, telling me maybe. Wonder if I'ma treat you like a lady. Let you find out when you're getting that Mercedes. Top down, then we're going about 80. Stop for say every day down to Haiti. Mama chillin' with them distance in the gravy. Cause I didn't come here to leave alone. Is it you that's gonna take me home? Get your mama, get in that zone. So when I hit your spot, it's on its own. And I ain't come here to leave alone. Is it you that's gonna take me home? Get your mama, get in that zone. When I hit your spot, it's on its own.
Take me home, yeah. I'm not sleeping alone. Take me home, yeah. If I'm sleeping till dawn, take me home.
Hard, this is your night. What a feeling, feels so right. Holding you, oh so tight. We won't stop till the morning light. Party hard, this is your night. What a feeling, feels so right. Holding you, oh so tight. We won't stop till the morning light.
Take me home, yeah. I'm not sleeping alone.
This Evening Rush Network. Let's go. Yeah. We are back.
Yeah.
We got Feez the Popstar in the building.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here.
I was gonna say, where's my face?
There you go. Listen, you know I'm doing like 5 different things at one time, man. You know. First and foremost, I got to say that is my joint.
Take me home.
Take me home.
And it was the second verse that got me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I bet it was.
Say no more.
You know what I mean? I think that's how that's why I got so many kids now.
That's
you know
why
I mean?
they said you was a creep.
That's Miami, right? You know,
that's Miami right
around
there.
3:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
At
I'm with
3:30 in the morning, I would be trying to find some food and back to my
you. No,
room.
not in Miami. No.
Me, I just want me. Me.
Yeah. No, you
That's
can't go
me
to sleep in
anywhere.
Miami. You
That's
gotta.
me anywhere. Don't tell me what I be doing. I know what I be doing.
Ooh.
I would be trying to find some food and go back to my hotel.
So my first question, or my first question is, who is Feez the Popstar?
Mm-hmm.
Who is Feez the Popstar? That's a good question.
That's
You
right.
know,
Tell us about yourself.
I make sure the feds ain't looking though. But no. Feez the Popstar is the one and only DJ J Fair, Mr. International himself, Mr. Party Rocker, mixtape extraordinaire, and my alter ego on the music side, because I've always produced, wrote songs, which people don't realize, wrote jingles, commercials, all kinds of stuff, is Feez the Popstar.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the jingle you wrote that I would know?
I can tell you, let me tell you a record I wrote that you would know.
Go ahead.
New Boys, You're a Jerk.
Oh, wow. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Are you a jerk? Look.
I am definitely.
You be determined.
That was my song. What?
So
Now
you
these
making
kids, I
him,
don't know what the kids
you making him
calling
give
it
up some
now.
ghostwriting credits right there.
I know.
I don't know what the kids calling the dance now. They call it something totally different. I was like, no, that is not. That's the jerk.
So Jay, you're from Mount Vernon, correct?
You're born
I'm about to say
in Mount Vernon Hospital.
If we don't know, he said 914. If we don't know, we know now.
They know it now. Tell me the experiences of you coming from that point of life of starting as a DJ to becoming Feez the Popstar now, international singer. How did that change for you?
Well, it started early, like, growing up in Westchester, which is 914, which incorporates Mount Vernon, Yonkers, White Plains. It was like music was in everybody's blood, because you had a lot of musicians that either moved up there. You had, like, it's crazy because, like, I had, like, Cab Calloway lived down the street from me. You know what I mean? So you had, like, a lot of jazz musicians. You had people getting into hip hop. So it was either you played basketball, you was either good in sports, or you did music, or you did both. So I played sports and I did music.
I was about to say, did you play basketball too?
Yeah. I used to be at the courts every day. Every day playing ball. And then, once the lights went out at, like, 10, 11, then we go to club or go to the studio and make music, So then you had like Heavy D and the Boys, coming up like that. Big shout out to my cousin, Eddie F, who's in Heavy D and the Boys, and that whole era, Diddy, and people just go from schools to schools, everything, and parties, and just compete and see if those are the biggest parties. Everybody had music, so that's all that we did. It was just sports, music, and fashion. That's all. So it really shaped me.
Well, what was your first group? Because you was in a group in the beginning as well, right?
Yeah. So it's crazy because, growing up in New York, like, I had my own, my own little groups that we did and stuff like that, but actually getting into a group, I got into a group which was actually from Philly. So there was a group that was just starting out, getting ready to start out in Philly. So one of the people at Atlantic Records knew me on the DJ side and said, you know what? I want you to meet these guys and sit down, because I think if y'all three got together, this would solidify this group. So I ended up, we sat down, we had a meeting, we went to the studio, we did a mixtape, and next thing you know, I'm now in New York, but I'm in a group called Philly's Most Wanted, which her whole first album was produced pretty much by Pharrell, the Neptunes at that time. So I used to just sit in the studio with him day after day. Me and Pharrell used to just talk. We used to talk for hours on how to make music, sounds, and things like that. It was almost like, to be honest with you, it was almost nerdish.
It was almost like school. You were learning.
That's life changing.
Yeah,
that was the school right there.
Yeah.
It's like tutoring sessions.
Yeah,
and
so
being with Pharrell, one of the number one
genius. He's a genius
in the world.
Right.
Because he's one of the low of the like, he hides. It's like he's hidden from the fact that he's one of the greatest.
Right.
Like if y'all know Pharrell from the Neptunes, and he's like, Dr. Dre, other producers, but like Pharrell does a lot of work, and you don't hear his name banging like the rest of them, but he is definitely one of the greatest.
Yeah.
So you learning from him, that's amazing in itself.
Big. It was real big. Like he helped me because I would have so many sounds and things in my head, and he would, help me on how to translate that into songs and music. But then there was a lot of stuff that I would do or I would have creatively, but I wasn't ready to share it with anybody. I was like that creator that's like, no, this is mine. I don't want anybody to have it. So it took me a while. Even when I'm in party mode now, to express what I created with everybody else. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So Philly's Most Wanted. How did you go from Philly's Most Wanted to a pop star right now?
Wait a minute. What type of group was Philly's Most Wanted?
We was a straight rap group. We was the first rap group signed to as youngins. I'm talking about signed to a major label, directly to a major label, because every other time a rap group was signed or what have you, it was a subsidiary, such and such. But we were signed directly to Atlantic Records,
which is dope.
And we straight rap group,
which put out one of my favorite tracks, Cross the Border.
You're across the border.
Yeah.
And then please
that's in my age range. So
And then please don't mind. Mind. Yeah. If you see me, I'm sitting there on the turntables. But but it was like a coming out party, right? Because we did a lot of tours, we did a lot of shows. We were constantly working. I mean, we were on big tours. Cash Money tours, Summer Jam here, it is. And we, because of like records like Cross the Border and Please Don't Mind, we actually crossed over. So, and even though we were a rap group in different areas, we were on pop stations.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then me being a DJ, I would bring that life to our stage show, to the tour, to the, like a whole different animal. So it's just like my whole persona would take an effect. So now what I did is just say, you know what? I'm incorporating all that with what I created 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you still have a label, or you're just going the independent route?
Right now I'm indie. I'm going indie. If the right situation came and it worked out, then I would consider it. But I like a lot of my control. I still book a lot of shows, because what I also bring to the table is I can do a set, a DJ set.
Right.
Yeah.
But I play everything. I can play reggaeton. I can play hip hop. I can play EDM. I can play dance. I can, whatever needs to play, I play. And that's how I been. Like, right before COVID, I had a big tour. I was in Thailand, Philippines, Hong Kong, and it's just like,
damn, why did I know you then? I could have win.
have fun out there. This man tried to get me to eat King Cobra. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. But we'll say that.
They love snake. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we'll say that story for another time. But but yeah, so it's and so I bring that whole element because I can jump from behind turntables and then perform my own music as well. Remix or what have you. And it just brings a whole element to the show. People just like, wow. Like even when I was straight hip hop or mixtape DJ, I did like, what a lot of DJs call blends, which they call mashups now, right? But a lot of people do them. They're pre-recorded or they're on the computer. I would do whatever you heard me do on a CD or MP3 or whatever. I would duplicate live, in the club that I'm playing in. So it brings a whole different aspect because not only now were people dancing, they were just standing there watching me with my equipment and turntables, it's a performance.
It's a show.
Exactly.
It's a show in itself because you have vinyls, right? It's a different type of show when you see he gotta change vinyls to get it together. It's a show.
And I would do that for a reason because I put on a show. I put I let them know, hey, this is all that stuff is easy. Let me show you something.
I don't want to take anything from the DJs now, but it's easier for them because everything's digital. So it's easy for them to just search it and then, get it together. But if you actually got to go looking for a goddamn record to get it together, it's a bit of a...
most of the time you have your set up to what you want.
No, I mean you do.
But
I know you have it set up, but you still
no. I don't have a set. I never have DJ with a set of what I'm going to do because every crowd, every city, every place you go to is different. So I cater to reactions. I make reactions and cater to reactions. DJs now, and I'm not dissing any DJ, but what they do now is so easy, it's boring. So that's why I'm always searching. I look for different DJs, different things that can excite me mentally. If you just stick to something that automatically beat matches this and that and this, where's the challenge to it? So that's why I would never have a set because that doesn't challenge me. I want a challenge.
Some people also have like a set where DJs now they have a set. It's already a playlist, and I'm like, you gotta play to the crowd. I need you to excite me, please.
Yeah. You got to play to the crowd.
It's a show.
That's it. Yeah. So that's what I do. That's what I do.
Donna, Don doesn't have his glasses on, y'all. So if y'all see him squinting, it's because he's looking to read something.
I want to get to the next track. So tell us about all I need. All I need.
I love this song. I love this song, and this song is basically will show you just how international the route I'm going, because Seon Kang is actually singing the hook on that. He's from Korea. He lives in Korea. He's an up and coming K-pop star.
I love K-pop.
Right. So actually, the hook he's actually singing in Korean.
I love it. I may understand one or two things. One or two. That's about it.
Exactly. But we got together to show that music is universal, right?
Mm-hmm. It is.
And you know what else is universal? Is love. Love. Exactly. Is universal. So that's what this song basically shows. And it's also the type of song where, like, if you listen to a lot of stuff today, a lot of stuff when people express their love for somebody or their lust for somebody.
I'm about to say it's all about sex.
So I try to take it and throw it back to a time where it's like you actually talk to that person.
Mm.
You know, you made somebody feel those words, and we did that international, and it's so culture friendly. You know, Korean culture, American culture.
Oh yeah, because Korean culture is very conservative.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Very conservative.
Correct.
There's no kissing on the cheek in Korea. Don't do that.
But they make some good barbecue.
They do. They make a good fried
That
chicken.
barbecue sauce is phenomenal.
You gotta get you some Korean fried chicken. Banchan is the move, yo.
All right, so let's go to it. All I need is Feez the Popstar. Let's get it.
Feez the Popstar, baby. What's up, homie? I know you got something to say. What up, homie? All I need is you, me, and kids with a place to live. So what the deal is? You the one for me, I'm the one for you. Feez the Popstar, do what it do. Take a look around, now how that sound? When you move around, I know that you were down like a 9 to 5 in straight biz. You don't tell them. You, my boo, no other. Had to figure out, had to discover. You're my only one, my only lover. Closer to my sister, father, and mother. Out in the open, no undercover. But when we do our things under the covers, words like true story, that's what it is. So you tell them.
As I lay me down to sleep, your soul I promise to keep. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Feez the Popstar, baby. I ain't going nowhere. I solemnly swear. She don't tell him.
So yo, we're back. We're back.
You know what's crazy? Is like I'm a music junkie, right? So I got like my grandmother's records, uncle's records, records from a lot of DJs and moms, pops, and things like that, right? So it's just a wide array of records, right? So I listen to a lot of old stuff, and I used to listen to a lot of old stuff, and they would always be singing, but then they just stop and start talking to you, like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, girl, I saw you walking down the street.
Right. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a record like that one day where I'm going to be talking to them. And I'm gonna...
It sounds like Walking in the Rain. Remember that? When he was like, I saw you with him.
That is definitely a hit right there.
I appreciate
definitely a hit right there.
I appreciate
what? I know that you said that you are music eclectic, but what made you go from being a rap artist to a pop artist?
When I look at pop, I just look at it as just what's popular. Like, you know what I mean? I don't look at it as commercial or sell out or something like that. You know, like you can still rap. Right. It's just reaching a wider audience. Like I don't like to box myself in, you know, where, you know, somebody says, hey, like I'm only going to do music this type of way. Or no, I just want this little corner. No, I want the whole room. You know, I want the whole room. You know, I don't want the corner, you know. So that's basically how how I perceive it.
So what was it like working with artists like Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, and others?
Man, see, the thing is, Lil Wayne's the coolest, man. Like we got close. Me and Lil Wayne, we got close way back, right? When we were on the Baller Blocking tour, and we did the whole country. So you know what I mean? It's like, that tour consisted of Nelly's first album, Ludacris' first album, Ja Rule's first album.
What was that this tour?
The Baller Blocking.
People I love.
Yeah, everybody was on that tour. But you know what I mean? It was crazy because, as a group like Philly's Most Wanted, we only have, I think, 1 or 2 singles, so we were like the opening act on that tour. But people were cool with us, but they weren't really trying to hang with us, So it was pretty much.
Because you from Philly, that's how they looked at it. Philly was crazy back then. Like nobody, no.
So only you we really hung out with, was like with Wayne and stuff,
Yeah.
So we got he went and blew up and did his thing, and and it was just he was just mad cool. It's just always always love, always mad love.
Yeah, he's a very humble dude.
Yeah, definitely. And see, and like he's about his music, like Wayne knows things sonically, like he knows rhythms and things like that. Wayne is very knowledgeable when he may not talk much, or when you see him or what have you, but he's always thinking, and he knows his stuff.
That's why he got so much in the chamber right now.
Yeah.
As time went, as the time went on, you started looking at him, you're like, he's a little strange. But when he starts rapping, you be like, nah, he's perfectly sane because he got it.
Yeah.
When he be talking, you be like, something is strangely wrong with him. It's just because his mind is somewhere else other than talking to you.
Right.
He's thinking about other things. He's like, I got other shit to do. I don't really want to talk to you. I just want to do music and music only. I don't want to talk to you really.
So what was your like most different experience dealing on tour life? Because I know being on tour, there's bad experience, there's good experience, but there's different.
Wait, that smile right there when you said how was tour life, and he was like, I don't think we supposed to know what happened.
It would be it consists of Carson Daly, Jessica Simpson.
Wait a minute.
And the Black Eyed Peas.
Hold up.
That's an interesting mix.
Right.
It just sounds like he was on what was the name of the show that Carson Daly was the goddamn host of? Because that's what it sounds like, that you was like just on the show.
Yes, it was
weird.
Yeah, it was like we did some Woodstock festival, right? And Carson Daly was the host of it. And see, what people don't know about Carson Daly is a hip hop head.
Yep.
Like
I don't know why they don't know that.
Yeah. If they don't know that, he was a hip hop head, and we did a set, but I was still DJing. So Carson was like, "Go on, man," So I'm ripping it up and doing what I'm doing, putting on a little show. Then Jessica Simpson comes out, and then she starts grinding on me while I'm DJing, right?
Because she was old girl who wanted to be this is why they didn't want her to be a gospel singer.
So she was supposed to perform next. So I'm just like,
this is exactly why they didn't want her to be a gospel singer.
Listen, everybody loves the DJ.
They told her the reason she couldn't be a gospel singer is because her boobs were too big.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's discrimination.
I don't know.
The Lord made
The Lord made her how she is. And why can't she be a gospel singer? But I mean, after she started grinding on the DJ, I guess I would have kicked out the church too. Man, no, you can't twerk and then praise the Lord. Go on with yourself now.
Yeah, so that led to a meetup with Will.i.am and the Black Eyed Peas, because they were headlining the festival, and we're in the hotel at the bar and just kicking it. And
that's another genius. Will I Am.
Man, that's like
he's underrated, but he is a genius.
Listen, when I say genius, put it like we had a conversation there at that festival at the bar in the hotel afterwards. I didn't see Will I Am for 5 years later. He remembered the whole conversation word for word for word for word.
Wow.
And he was performing in at Penn State University. I was DJing the after party, and he only came because he saw my name on the flyer.
Wow.
And wanted to link up with me and remember the whole conversation word for word, which then led to me doing a lot of parties for Will I Am. And then
Look at that. Look
at
that.
Connections
made. Can you imagine if you wasn't at the bar? Can you imagine if you wasn't at the bar though?
Yeah.
What if you had went up to your room just like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna call it a night. That's been money lost for what?
Yeah.
But that man can easily make a song like that, like on the spot.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I don't think he has never written down. He's like how Jay is.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't write down any lyrics.
Yeah.
Will I Am doesn't write.
And like I said, I've seen it on TV. Like he's written a song immediately. Like it took him like 10 minutes to write a whole song. I was like, damn, that's good. Shit.
Yeah.
It would take me 10 years to write one song.
That's some one-hit wonders right there.
Yeah.
So I want to get into Life of a Pop Star. Tell me about it.
It's very different. It's very different from what you would think of. You say, okay, he's talking about Life of a Pop Star, but yet he's throwing a rap on it. But yet he has guitars on it.
I love it.
But
I love it already.
It encompasses everything, right? And no matter what, people say, hey, you can be an athlete, you can play in the Super Bowl, you can be in the NBA championship, you can win the World Series. Everybody wants to be that musician, that pop star. Everybody. So this is just a song about me having fun, how I am, and how everybody wants to be like it.
All right, let's get into it. He's the pop star. You're gonna get this right one last time.
You're gonna get it right. The last time he says it, he's gonna get it right.
Here we go. Life of a Pop Star.
Everybody wants to be you. Everybody wants to see you. Live the life and do what we do. From the trap star to the rock star, take a look now. I'm a pop star. Sit up the block, man. I'm scorching hot, man. I'm a pop star. I make it pop, man. Hot shit, hot with style of honey grand. And there's money in the clubs and the merman. Now one, now 500 in the hand. Mr. Time Warner, cause I'm in the man. She came with more or less with me. I thought you in my plan. Let me break it down so you can understand. See, I'm a pop star. Fall is my hot star. VIP is my babbler. So let it go by alcohol. Bottle popping, cabbage slices. Cause we isn't some. She's sitting there trying to figure out just who we are. Wanna be seen with us, so be showing out. Every night of the week we be going out. Understand now why she be holding out. We live that pop star life, know what I'm talking about. Everybody wants to be you. Everybody wants to see you. Live a life and do what we do. From the trap star to the rock star, take a look now. I'm a rock star. Walk in the room, we gonna light it up. You wanna hang with us? We gonna light it up all around the world. We gonna light it up. The pop star, man. So just light it up. Walk in the room, we gonna light it up. You wanna hang with us? We gonna light it up all around the world. We gonna light it up the Popstar way. We just light it up. My rules, just let me do me. Keep watching, got something for you to see. It's so clear, it's in ADHD. Popstar life is what you wanna be. Ass always out, I'm so flashy. You make it rain, I make it thunder, I'm OKC. Yeah, and I'm OKC. Popstar thunder, I'm OKC. Everybody wants to be you. Everybody wants to see you. Live a life and do what we do. One press off to the rock star. Take a look now. Oh, wow.
There we go. Yep, we're back.
Yeah.
Stop muting me.
I like that.
That one's my favorite so far.
Oh, appreciate it.
We like that over the first one. The first one.
I do. This one.
I mean, I liked all of them, but
this one, I don't get me wrong, I do like the first one, but this one, I felt like I caught myself singing it. And
You
going like this.
crowd surfing too?
And going like this.
And that's what I was just about to say. I love the album cover. That. How did you think of that?
Because he's a genius.
This is just how I am. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's just, if you came out and see me perform or do something or what have you, this is how I am. I'm at one with the crowd. I interact with everybody. I jump in and sometimes I come out the crowd. Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
People who have an artistic brain, they just think differently. And I'd be like, I could have never thought of that. I have a creative brain. It's just not artistic. Like I can make something if I see it. I was like, I can duplicate that. I can do that.
I've been trying to do.
Don't ask me to come up.
I'm dibbling, dabbling in covers now, and it's like I never thought of something like that. that was different. I loved it when I saw it, and I was like, okay, that's why I said that's definitely the picture I got to use.
Thank you.
Because you see, we was talking back and forth, and I was like, send me a picture. He said, take it from this. And I looked at everything. You had some good pictures. I was like, that one.
This is the one I want. This is it.
So before we get up off this joint, I want to get into the fact that we have an exclusive.
We have a what?
Exclusive.
We have an exclusive.
Listen.
We got something that only, from my understanding, 2 people got.
That's right.
Shout out to DJ GMF. First of all, definitely shout out to DJ GMF, my brother. He's the one who put this together, and I definitely want to say, yo, bro, I appreciate you.
Hey, and thank GMF, because I was gonna hold on to this and not let nobody hear it. GMF was like, no, you got it. I'm telling you. So thank GMF. Salute to DJ GMF. Thanks GMF.
Oh, thank you, GMF,
for making this exclusive.
My bro right there. I definitely appreciate both of y'all, man. So I'm gonna get into it. I want you to introduce it, but I want you to tell us what made you come up with this concept.
My ex.
Voices in my head.
Oh,
my ex.
Lord Jesus.
My ex. No.
No, I believe you. No,
but no, seriously. Like a lot of times, day to day, we always hear that inner person in our head talking. Mm-hmm. A lot of times we have conversations with them, like, should I do this or what's going on? But we're ashamed to admit to it or kind of squash it and don't talk about it. And this basically dealt with what, I was going through at the time, dealing with an ex and the battle with the voices in my head.
And listen, I know this one was for me. This song is definitely for me. Because I battled them voices in my head with all of them, all my baby mamas.
All your baby mamas. To all my mamas. To all my baby mamas.
So this song is dedicated to all my baby mamas. Yeah, definitely. We in here. You already know, voices in my head. Please, the pop star. Let's go.
Woo!
take out the voices in my head telling me that you're not where you say. Now you wanna start a fire, I'm always wrong, you're always right. Now you wanna gaslight, tell me when you struck the knife, why you trying to play like it's all a game, throwing dirt on my name, yeah, I'm talking in my brain. Should I listen to that? Should I listen to that? I don't know. 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 There they go. My they go. I hear them telling me you don't really want to stay with me. What's this all about? Why can't we talk it out? It was never about the cloud chasing you down that route. Why you trying to play like it's all a game? Throwing dirt on my name, here I'm talking in my brain. Should I listen to that? Should I listen to that? I don't know. 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 There they go.
Oh,
Don't you hear the voices in your head?
yeah. I'm enjoying the hell out of that. That was fire. So now I'm gonna ask you, do you mind if I now put that on the Evening Rush Network radio for this week, New Music Friday? There we go. So now the exclusive is going to be on the Evening Rush radio, Evening Rush Network radio, and
Amen.
it will be played 6 times. Matter of fact, I'm playing on 8 times that day. So let's play. You know how we do. When we own it, we own it. That's how we do. So
That's what we do.
You're going to hear that. That's going to be rocking all day this Friday. Because I was going to actually let it lay low this Friday because, one, I just been so busy. I haven't had time to talk to anybody. But you just gave us the exclusive, so definitely that's going to be what it is this week.
It's the voices. It's the voices. It's the voices.
Yes.
Voices in y'all head, cause I mean, I have voice. My voices ain't talking to me like
That's
y'all
good,
voices
family.
talking to y'all.
Listen, let me explain. And this is the first time we heard it, so that's how exclusive it is. We just heard it for the first time.
Yeah,
so,
right.
and I loved it.
And you know, when you listen to something more and more, you start to like it more and more. So if you liked it now, you're gonna love it in a bit.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, how do you want to go out today, Steve?
Man, hey, listen. Just make sure you find me on all digital platforms. You can hear all my music. Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, Apple Music, Feez the Popstar, Feez the Popstar, DA Popstar, all one word. Twitter, I'm mostly on Twitter, Instagram as well, Facebook. Make sure you just hit me up. Say, hey, yo, I checked you out on the Evening Rush, or I listened to your music, I don't like it, or what have you, and I'll send one of the voices.
I doubt you'll ever hear that. I doubt you'll ever hear. I ain't gonna hold you. I've heard banger after banger after banger, so I definitely don't think you're gonna hear that.
Look,
appreciate that.
Even if they do, it's constructive criticism, right?
I just sent one of the voices. One of the voices to come talk to me.
That's it.
But look here, don't be nasty about whatever it is that you say. Say it kindly.
You're gonna talk to Tony. Bada boom, bada bing. Nah, just hit me up. Just the album is dropping sometime either March or April.
Okay.
But it's gonna be before the summer. So
that's perfect. That's the perfect time. And if you're artist
that's the perfect time
know,
because summertime they're gonna be blasting your
out.
music out the windows.
No, and any other artists out there that hey say, hey man, I'm an artist, I want to do a remix or a feature, send me it. I'm that type of person. I'm that type of person.
Y'all people don't forget, this man is international now.
Yeah.
And
so make sure you got your passport.
Oh yeah, you need your passport.
And
you need your passport.
And
and you got to make sure you got your plane fare because he ain't in hotel. He ain't doing none of that for you.
I didn't say for them to come get him. I'm just saying.
Well, they might want to perform with him, so that's why I say those
things. And no felonies because you're not getting into Canada.
That's it. That's and I just heard about that in Canada. That's crazy.
Look, this man he's produced, written, performed.
Mm-hmm.
So many of things this man can do. So if you need something, holla at him.
Let's do it.
So Rainbow, how you going out tonight?
I just want to say thanks to Feez for gracing us with your presence.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. But I'm a mess. I just want to say, I guess I just want to say thank you to GMF because he was pretty much the only person in the comments.
No, we got somebody else in the comments.
I don't know who that is. It just says Facebook user. But whoever you are, I want to thank you for commenting and tuning in. We do, and did have a lot of people that did check us out. They did not comment, but they have been watching. So I do want to thank y'all for watching, and I just want to say thank y'all. God bless and good night. Because I'm Russell Simmons out here. This is my queen.
I'm going out.
Queen shit.
See, here we go. See, that was that stab right there. Just so you know, that was a stab. Don't let her do that to you, please. I just want to say, first of all, thank everybody for tuning in, watching the show, enjoying this time with us. You know what I mean? Definitely make sure y'all pull up and pop out this week at 31 Truxton at Party Life Lounge. DJ Don Duru, DJ Sue Young, Badman Benny, and GMF say he might pull through. We gotta see, everybody's working that night.
Look, let me tell you something. GMF, don't tell us you gonna come through if you ain't gonna come through. You pull up or you don't. Don't tell me you are. I'm ready to
Don't be doing my brother like that. Don't be doing my brother like that.
I'm ready to hit the heat. If he ain't gonna pull up, then don't say you gonna pull up.
But you already know what that's for. The Quasar single release, Love With You, out everywhere, doing amazing numbers. Thankful to all of y'all. We definitely appreciate the love, man. It's been crazy. Yeah, I know, bro. You saw I had your back, though. I had your back. You know what I mean?
Wow, it's right. I want to hear all the DJs that night. So you say you're going to pull up on me.
We are on Instagram, The Evening Rush Show, Dawn, Rainbow, One by Rainbow, which is Rainbow's massage business. So make sure y'all tap in.
Yeah, y'all better tap in soon because Rainbow won't be here for a long time.
Well, wherever you go, they're going to come get that massage.
Who said I'm gonna be massaging when I go wherever I go? I'm trying not to work when I go live wherever I'm going.
Here you go.
I am trying to become a person who has residual income where I ain't got to be, you know what? I gotta go to work today. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to become a full-fledged adult when I move out my mama house.
Make sure y'all check out Coco tonight, Dr. Coco, excuse me. And Jigga. They're going to be on the set, both sides of the violence tonight, right after us at 9 o'clock. So you already know what it is. It's the Evening Rush. I appreciate all of y'all. Peace.
What did you do?